You are listening to Hoop It Up with Suhas.
Welcome to Hoop It Up. What a crazy week this has been. Let's straight away take a look at the week's biggest trades.
This is Hoop It Up.
So Danny Green has signed a deal with the Lakers now. He has announced through a video on his Instagram profile. I think the Lakers look good now with Anthony Davis and LeBron James leading the team with guys like Danny Green. And KCP has also made a comeback to the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. कैसा नाम है भाई? Kentavious. It's contagious. JaVale McGee has also signed for the next 2 years. Quinn Cook has signed with them. So I think the team looks pretty solid now. Don't think that they would need another all-star player since they already have two of the best guys, AD and LeBron, teaming up. People should stop acting as if they needed a guy like Kawhi to take them ahead this season. Not to forget, they also have Rajon Rondo. So the bench becomes really strong for the Lakers now. Jordan Bell has signed with the Timberwolves. Jimmy Butler is now in Miami. Hassan Whiteside is now with Blazers in exchange for Mo Harkless and Myers Leonard. Blazers really needed their big man, and I think they've got one now. Kemba Walker and Enes Kanter have signed with the Celtics. In fact, Kemba made a very funny statement where he stated that he wanted to compete at the highest level and that every year he wanted to improve his skills and become the best player that he could. Then why join Celtics? Why couldn't you take Hornets to that level? Kobe did that with Lakers, with or without Shaq. Michael Jordan did that with the Bulls. Kawhi did that with the Raptors. I don't know, it tells me that someone did not believe in the team at all. Moving on, so there are rumors of OKC trading Russell Westbrook in order to build the entire roster again. Since, now they've lost Paul George. Yes, Paul George has left for the Clippers and Kawhi Leonard is joining him there. I mean, for the last entire week, there was so much talk about Kawhi's silence, which I thought was being taken too far. And finally, the fun guy decided to shock everyone and join a team that no one thought was in the running for Kawhi Leonard. Smart ass. So the Clippers are a solid bunch now with Paul George, Leonard, Patrick Beverley, and the best sixth man, Lou Williams. I'm sure Doc Rivers is really happy to have these guys on his side. So that's that as far as the trade is concerned. The week also brought out a lot of stories about Kevin Durant, about how he left OKC and that huge altercation between KD and Draymond Green in the locker room. Listen into Stephen A. Smith about how Kevin Durant left OKC and what led to a fallout between him and his ex-teammates.
I want to emphasize I have not spoken to Kevin Durant about this.
Okay.
At all. Okay? Kevin Durant's laying low. Kevin Durant don't want to answer no questions any damn way. He likes to complain when you say something he don't like. You'll hear from him then, but he's not too interested in being quoted in this day and age. And I have not spoken to him about any of this, but let me just break something down to y'all. He's gone from Golden State. You saw what happened with him and Draymond in that huddle against the Clippers. Draymond basically just said, go to hell. We don't need you. You plan on you out the door any damn way. And by all accounts with the Golden State Warriors, Draymond Green stepped over the line and was a bit too flagrant with his disrespect towards Kevin Durant. But part of it was because he felt a bit betrayed because he knew that Kevin Durant was on his way out the door. And after they recruited him and showed him love from after he departed from OKC, they thought that they deserved better. His relationship with Steph Curry, they're cool with one another. It's impossible to dislike Steph Curry. He's one of the nicest guys in the world. And he's got love for KD. But KD knew that he would never be Steph Curry in Golden State. Steph Curry could do no wrong. He was the golden boy. Concessions that are made, things that are, just ignored, whatever. Not that Steph Curry did anything wrong. But Kevin Durant knew that the star treatment that Steph Curry received, he definitely did not think that was reserved for him. One of the other things that hasn't been talked about, Kevin Durant did not have the greatest relationship with Steve Kerr. He wasn't too fond of Steve Kerr at all. I don't know the particulars, but I do know that, okay? The team was a team. Kevin Durant was a part of the team, but he was his own man, very independent. People didn't know too much about him. He pretty much ISO'd himself. But the reason why all of this is relevant is because we look at Kevin Durant and we know him to be a very good person and a very good man. Although he can be sensitive in some people's eyes sometimes. Not me, I have no problem with it, but other people says he has rabbit ears. What we have to do is go back to OKC when he left. One of the things that has never been talked about was what transpired and why the friction between him and Russ existed. It wasn't because Kevin Durant left, it was how he handled it. According to what I have been told, the night before Kevin Durant flew to the Hamptons and the other four dudes, Iguodala, Draymond, Steph, and Clay met with him, Kevin Durant had dinner with Russell Westbrook, Nick Collison, I think Royal Ivy, but I'm not sure, and literally looked Russell Westbrook in the face and told him, I'm not leaving. I'm staying. And then went to the Hamptons and announced that he was going to Golden State. And when that happened, he didn't pick up the phone thereafter and call Russell Westbrook. He texted him, never even called. And then on top of it all the heat was brought to bear because what did people speculate about for months? He didn't want to play with Russ. When in fact, the bigger problem was with Sam Presti. Because one of the other things that I heard was that, if you remember, he had won MVP one year. He really had a problem with, and Kendrick Perkins, to his credit, spoke about this on The Jump and other shows over the last few weeks. Kendrick Perkins alluded to this, but it really happened. Nike wants to put up a big poster on Chesapeake Arena, you know, Kevin Durant, congratulations, MVP, et cetera, et cetera. And Sam Presti and the Oklahoma City Thunder supposedly, allegedly told Kevin Durant and his people, that can't be within 10 to 15 miles. You got to do that about 10, 15 miles away. You can't hang up nothing on the arena. You know what I'm saying? In other words, honoring you as MVP.
Because?
So, I don't know the reasons why. I don't know. But what I'm saying to you is Kevin Durant had an issue with Sam Presti in Oklahoma City, more so than he had a problem with Russ. Kevin Durant reached out.
Okay.
Said, it's BS what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know, I should check my sources.
Okay.
You understand? And that's all he said. He did not elaborate, but I want to make sure I'm fair because I did emphasize that I did not speak to him. I would tell you this has been told to me.
You have multiple sources?
Multiple. Okay, multiple.
Like multiple means more than two?
Yes.
Because all you need is two that you trust.
No. I got this more than two, but I'm going to say, I'm going to be fair to him because I genuinely like him. The bottom line, well, I'm going to be fair anyway. But the point is, he said it was BS. Okay. It's not true, what I'm saying. And I'm telling you, I've been told this by numerous people. So
what part was BS, did he say?
Oh, he didn't specify. But he didn't specify at all. But I will say this. Someone's lying on you. I take that back. Multiple people are lying on you, KD, if that's BS.
So KD does have a bad history of how he leaves the teams and his teammates. Brooklyn has to be aware of this. Also, today was a summer league matchup between Pelicans and the Knicks in Las Vegas. Zion Williamson and RJ Barrett went head to head against each other. Both had some great plays in the game, but the best sight was to look at the number of people who came in to watch a summer league game. I've never seen a summer league game that packed with fans. It tells me that these guys will bring in the crowds when the regular season kicks in. So all the teams look really balanced as of now. I'm sure there will be more moves in the weeks to come, but I think we're all set for an exciting season of basketball and can't wait for it to begin. So that's it for today. I'll see you later. Till then, hoop it up, baby.
This is Hoop It Up.